What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It's the night of November 8th, and yeah. Woke up at around 10 a.m. today, or it was 11. Woke up to the call of Bentley calling me to share my location, which I did. I go, wake up, take a shiz, leave the restroom, and Big A and Big M are suddenly in our room just chilling, which I don't mind, but a bit unprompted, but whatever, right? I talked to them for like an hour, or when Ryan Tolley calls me, which is why Big A was like there. So there's that. And then after that, hung out with the gang, which is pretty fun. I'll be honest. It felt pretty chill, so did not mind that at all. After that, came back, ate dinner with it was Eddie, Rishab, Arav, and Big A. And then two surprise guests, Jeff Freely from our high school, and like a junior, or like a senior now in TC. Her name is Lola, childhood friend of Eddie's that's like came to visit, so okay, fair enough. I'll talk to her, but she was a bit quiet, a bit dry, but Eddie told me she was just like shy. Okay, don't really care, but whatever. We come back at like 8 p.m. Or no, we finished eating at like 7 p.m. Then we locked in from 7 to 9, like doing work and all that. I did some studying on linear algebra because I low-key need to lock in on that a bit, because if I fail that, that's going to be quite sad, to say the least. I would not be happy with myself at all. So, did that. Luckily, like, the content we're doing right now, not too difficult at all. Like, one of it is least squares, which I already know, because it's just, like, data science. Like, it's literally just linear regression, if you guys know what that is. And then determinants, which is, like, introduction of determinants so far. So obviously it's going to be like more basic cursory content, just because like we're at the beginning stages, like introducing the concept, all that fun stuff. So nothing too difficult yet, but just trying not to fall behind, basically. So yeah. What else? After that, we went to like a food truck. I don't really like acai bowls, so I never get one, but everybody else likes it, so I'm just there for the vibes and all that, and just to hang out. I don't mind it, so we just yap. And we yap from 9 p.m. to 12, or right now is 1 a.m., so like 9 to 1 a.m. of yapping. We were talking about like romance, our type, what we want to see in personality, like stuff like that. So, fair enough. What do I want to talk about? Two major things I want to talk about. One of them I'll say now. Or, no, I'll start with this one and then end off with that one. Keep this low key, but Big M is apparently on her period. I don't really know how that shiz works, like, because I've never really talked to girls or anything like that. As you guys probably know. So, but apparently, like, it puts them in like crazy mood swings and all that. So, well, I've talked to like Big A and like the other people about like Michelle being kind of weird or like out of it or like a bit down. So I talked about that and they're like agreeing, and then like I don't know what to think because like I don't understand her at all, but she basically spills the beans and like chalks it up to, oh, she's on her period. Okay, fair enough, right? But Big M today was hanging out with her friend. I think I told you guys, and I think you guys saw her with like one MF. That's her friend, which apparently she views as like a sister. She's like a third year, and she's third year that she met. So it's like a sister type dynamic. And then like I observed her from afar. Like when we were eating at B-Play, but also like because we met her at the acai bowl line as well. So I was looking at her, and she is very different, much more lively, much more animated, much more out, like, just looks like she enjoys being there more. So yeah, the thing is, like, she is a yapper. Like, I know she is because she often does talk a lot, but recently hasn't been talking much at all. Like, she's usually on her phone, or like she's out of it, or like just closing her eyes. So yeah, I don't know what's wrong, but yeah, like, of course I shouldn't be comparing like our friend group and how she interacts with us, or like how, yeah, like the differences, just because like she's only known us for a month. She's known that MF for like 3 years, so of course it's gonna be different. Of course she's gonna be more close to her, but I don't know, right? And we kind of ended off today with like her being reluctant to say something, and we like interrogated her because like we're not like trying to like put her on the spot or anything like that, or like make her feel vulnerable or like uncomfortable. Like, we're just genuinely like trying to push her, like, not force her, but like push her to like be more open towards us, so that she can be like more comfortable, I guess. And well, she kind of like ended the night off with like leaving our room and just being like, all right, like basically running away, I guess, which is very strange, very off. And I don't know why she was reluctant to say anything, why she chose to leave it at that, and like, instead of actually saying something. So I don't know what happened there. So yeah. And then something I've realized myself, and then also someone pointed out to me, Tane, if you guys know who he is, Tane pointed out to me that I often overthink things, or like think too much, or like deeply into things, where like I see something or observe something and then like really question what that intent was for, or like the significance of that, and often like blow it out of proportion. Which I guess I do to an extent. Like, don't get me wrong, I've seen it myself too, but I've been trying to work on it, like trying to like not assume things, just trying to like observe things, right? Like, try to actually get evidence, or like picking up on things, and not really like forming a conclusion just yet, which I think is like something good to be able to do, because like that kind of contributes to some social awareness, stuff like that. So yeah, but I don't know, I don't want to overthink things, but at the same time I think it's better to overthink things than to underthink things, I guess. Like, it's better being like paranoid and paranoid and like overthinking rather than, I guess, dense and like not really thinking at all. Because at some point of that thinking process, you've come to a conclusion, but you just blow it out of proportion, right? Versus if you're dense, you don't even make a conclusion, right? Or you don't even choose to think about significance of stuff, right? And I would rather over guess than under guess, I guess. I don't know. It's difficult because I do want to be closer to her, but she's someone that I don't get at all. Like, I try to understand her, and I don't know whether or not she wants me to, or wants us to push her, like, in a positive way, or like push her to be more open, or like, yeah. Because for like numerous nights in a row now, she's been very, as I said before, like, she seems out of place. Like, even from my viewpoint, she does not choose to initiate much at all. And if it does, it's always like related to Eddie, which I'm not like dissing him or like being jealous of him. I'm just like noticing that she seems much closer to her than, or she seems much closer to him than to others, right? Which I don't mind. I'm like, Eddie, or like she being close to Eddie is something that I'm happy with, right? And that I welcome. So yeah, I don't know, but at the same time, but you guys might be thinking like, why do you care so much, right? But it feels like I told you guys like last week or something, a couple of vlogs ago, that I decided to like commit to this friend group and to actually like invest into it and put an effort into like making it stronger, right? And like actually bonding. So I think this is something that I decided on and like put resolve into. So I feel like it's only right for me to actually like think deeply about this stuff and to actually like ponder and like decide stuff, or like think more, right? But I don't know what exactly to do, right? Because whenever I talk to her, it's quiet, I guess. She doesn't really return the same energy back. So something's definitely off. I'm not sure if it's still the period, because she talks to her friend perfectly fine. But yeah, of course I don't want to like wait longer, because there might be no more saving. Like, it might be too late then. But yeah, we'll see. I think it's fine if we wait a bit more, because like, as cynical as it is, if she like leaves us, then she doesn't really have a friend group. I don't think she would ever do that. And plus, like, Big A is her roommate. Like, she can't just flake now. She's basically like obligated to be part of us. So I don't think there's really that late factor, like an urgency that I need to do something now, right? But I would like to do something, right? Because she's obviously uncomfortable. I don't know about what or why, but there is something there. What else do I want to talk about? Yeah, so overthinking. I don't know what to do. I think it's just more experience, right? Like, thinking about things. And I think I have like decent insights, decent like viewpoints. So yeah, I don't know. That's about it. Oh no, actually I want to talk a bit more. I don't know. Like, give me your all's opinions in the chat for what I'm about to say next, but like, I didn't really mean anything about this. Like, I was just genuinely trying to be nice, and I didn't. And I think you guys know that I don't really offer things unless, like, I'm actually willing to offer it. Like, I'm not ever gonna be polite in offering. You know what I mean? Like, offering, but, like, thinking in my head, okay, I do not actually want to give it, basically. So, yesterday, I believe, I gave her, like, 2 things. One was, like, a matcha, strawberry matcha drink. Or is it, like, latte? I don't know what exactly it was called, but I got it for free on, like, a new shop that just opened. And I did not want to drink it. So, yeah. I just gave it to her. Or not gave it to her directly. I just went into their room and put it on her desk and put, like, for Michelle. So, there's that. I don't know if it was Big A that told her, or she just kind of connected the dots that only I was gonna do it. But she found out that it was me. Which, like, I wasn't gonna, like, openly say it was me, right? Because if so, then I would just given it to her directly. But I wasn't trying to hide it, because otherwise I would have just, like, left it in front of their door and then have someone pick it up and just put it in, right? So, I don't really care whether or not she knew or not. So there's that. And then there was, like, takoyaki. She was the one that told me that there was takoyaki at night on, like, a food truck. Right? And I could tell from how she was, like, talking and how she brought up the topic that she really likes it and wanted to try it. But then, like, some shiz happened and she wasn't able to get it, right? But I was able to get it, like, after playing TT, table tennis. So I just knocked onto the door, forced her to eat one, because she was, like, refusing, making up random excuses for no reason. I basically just forced her to eat one. And she's like, what the heck? Thanks, what the heck? I don't know. You guys get what I mean. And it's just that. Like, I really only just meant it as, like, I'm not even, like, trying to be nice. Like, it wasn't, like, forcing myself to do X or Y or Z. But, yeah. Like, the matcha could have went to anybody. I didn't care. And the takoyaki, yeah, I could have ate it all, but I didn't matter. It did, like, one being gone did not really matter to me. So there wasn't much significance behind that. I just felt like doing it, so I did it. But, like, I just did not really care either way. So, yeah. I think it is quite difficult, though, to say how she reacted, because I don't really know behind the scenes how she reacts. Obviously, like, I'm doing a nice gesture, right? Like, objectively. But I don't know. Put it in chat and comments whether or not that was, like, W or L. But yeah. Yeah, so there's that. I don't really know. And I don't know what to think. And when I do think, I don't know whether or not I'm overthinking or not, so I just keep it to myself. Maybe it just takes time. It probably just takes time, but because she's a bit, like, closed off. But yeah, whatever. Bye-bye. Good night, y'all.